So the track, this is the main straight, this is the timing loop here. It's nothing new, nothing's changed on this bit. Still driving anti-clockwise. And nothing here is set in stone. It's just what I've been working on the day. Try to see what works, what doesn't work. Try to keep the sizing right. Nowhere in the track is less than 3.5 metres. So I've got a gentle first sweep off the main straight so you can keep the speed up into this wee berm here, which will help. Wee off angle approach to the first jump. As you can see, the wind's lifted the Astro. Come down here, try hit the landing ramp, get yourself in good shape for a wee kink up to the right. And this is the start of the new bits of the track that I've been working on. So we come 180, approach a wee jump, get your angles right here so you land for the corner. This has been set so, obviously that's the back of the jump there, so it's been set to turn up to the left so you can still see it from the rostrum properly on the track. So swing left, swing right, a gentle curve down the hill, slightly off camber, keeps gently curving round, tightens up, tightens back up the hill, wee berm on your right. If you find yourself going wide, you might be able to use that to get yourself back on track. Tightens and tightens and tightens. The corner will throw you in to the apex, come down the hill and off camber, turn back up the hill, get in the brakes there and keep it tight. Swing up, the track opens up, swings left, opens up into the big kicker at the back here. You can get some height there, but that's not the purpose of it. You want to keep as low to the track as possible so you land nicely on the down ramp here. Huge down ramp. Get the power on and lined up. You can use this line here in the middle of the track. You can actually see that for the rostrum, and that'll give you a straight line. Over the wee jump here. This is where we're thinking about increasing this. There's not much of a down ramp here, so, and further on up into here, it's quite rough, so we're looking to get the digger in and build up that landing ramp better. Smooth all this. Just don't know if you got a phone, they'll pick that up. It's quite rough in around this area, so we'll get this all sorted. Then our very steep bank corner. Just brings us round and round and round. So use as much or as little of that bank as you like. On the brakes hard here. Going to swing, keep that radius turning. Come up to here. Turn right back down. Come back down the hill now. Before, normally what we would do is we jump this way off that bank and carry on down into here. But we're going to use the back of this bank. Again, it causes a wee burn. That will help pull the car in. If you run wide, you're into all sorts of like flat bit, which you lose you quite a lot of seconds. So keep it nice and tight. use the berm, accelerate back down here, a wee kink to the right, into an S. You've got choices here, nice and tight here, and keep it tight into this corner as well. Then hopefully try and carry enough speed, or try and do a double on the quads, like land and then jump off again, or give yourself a wee bit more room, a wee bit more time to get lined up, maybe not just quite hit the apex, and carry a lot more speed. Quite a lot of times people like to do the first three and then bounce over the wee hump at the back, the wee fourth bit at the back. And you get a better view here from how high the winds were to pick up all that astro and move it off the jump. So, again here we're looking to, as you can see for the profile, it seems to, here the jump seems to have kind of sloped down the hill. So again, we'll go get the mini digger and try and make this profile a bit better, make it a bit more uniform with the jump. Regardless if you hit the inside it or the outside it, you find on the right hand side it was kicking you up in the air more, whereas the left hand side it was pushing you forward. So into the saddle, this is the wee landing ramp here, and most people land down and then just skip over this wee hump here and carry on down, just follow the natural lie of the land. It will help swing your car down into this corner. Get yourself set up nicely for the first of what we call the doubles. Going to have a wee look at either the takeoff or the landing bit here. This again seems to have rounded rather than how it used to be, quite flat and then quite an obvious down ramp. It's causing a lot of issues here if your car just happens to catch. If your car just happens to catch round about this area, you're kind of half on the flat and half on the down ramp, and it's causing all sorts of bother, a lot of marshalling issues. So we'll address that. Getting the gas here. We're looking to change this as well. The takeoff ramp here is actually quite alright, but what we are finding is new members to the track or people trying to learn are breaking their cars on the face of this landing ramp. So what we might do is bring this more to a tabletop back a wee bit and then down, and that'll allow cars, if they're landing short, to at least land on a tabletop rather than what's happening now, and that's folk are staving their car into the face of the jump. You want to try and keep nice and tight here, get your car angled through the air so you're on the gas. A quick blast up to this corner. Again, using the berm of the track, the natural humps and bumps of the track, try to make a lot of the corners, using the berms to help sweep the cars in or make the corner difficult and use it off camber, as we've shown in previous corners. So using the berm, swing down here, a wee burst of gas, up to our usual drop off. What we might do is we might reduce the drop off on this inside. That way drivers that keep a nice tight line get the benefit of a much smoother down, so they can keep on the power a lot more, whereas if you go wide then the big steep drop off is still there. So if we have time, we'll look to do something like that. So drop off the big ramp, and here's a time loop, and that's one lap per track. And obviously, if you go that way, you're into the pits. These are big pits. And there's a rostrum up there. A rostrum holds a good 14, 15 people quite comfortably. So that's that.